Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another sneak peek review, this time from Nitecore. Now this here in this box is a soon to be released. Changes can happen to this model compared to the release candidate, so let's wait no further. Let's open it up, see what's in. They provided me a nice little Velcro badge to stick to my Nitecore hats. Pretty cool. Get the light out here. Now they did provide me some basic accessories, which you're going to get more with the release candidate. So you got some tools here for the clip if you want to remove it. Got a paracord lanyard here. I didn't take it out, but it's definitely a nice quality. And you get one USB Type-C charging cable. Got the Nitecore branding on it there. So now let's go ahead and sneak peek here at this new light. I've had it for a few weeks now. Here it is, the Nitecore EDC37. Wedge, square design, flat designs are super popular and definitely growing on me as well. Just amazing what they're coming out with. Does have the LUMIN SHIELD technology LEDs in here, which I'm very impressed with them. It's the same ones in their previous models. Got the tail switch here. Nice little areas to grip onto it if you want to. It's compact enough, but it's got some weight to it. Here's the charging port there. Another switch there as well. Now I like what Nitecore went with the switch just directly on and off. So much better. And look at this tactical bezel on here. Definitely break glass with those bearings on the end of there. It's got the OLED display, which is eye candy, but it's also a lot of information on there. It's got a flat black finish. Definitely does look tactical. A lot of tactical minded looks went into designing this light, and I agree with them. Now my understanding is that this has an 8,000 milliamp battery, and it's also maximum is 22 amps. Read that information there. Been having a lot of fun with this, as well as other models that they've sent me. Now this is a sealed unit. Here's the clip. It's got some good resistance on there. You can remove it if you don't want it on there. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the proprietary LEDs there with textured reflectors. These are the Nitecore UHI 20 Max LEDs. Very familiar with these. Amazing performance on them. Really can break glass with that. Pretty amazing. I love that quick lockout. Now the style and design on this is very nice. And of course the machining and finish on this is excellent. No issues. Nitecore makes some of the best flashlights in my collection. A little bit of a rough texture on those buttons. Now my understanding is that this can put out 8,000 lumens on turbo, which is insane, especially for this compact of a light. So let's turn on the display here. Now there's a protection piece here, and get it off of here so it doesn't interfere with the, it's got please remove on it. So just, you can see there, without turning on the light, you can go through the light levels. And press and hold, we'll get that 3,000 lumens, I believe it is, and then 8,000 lumens for the main turbo. Let's try it out. Let's see how it does. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on full press. See the beam there. For right now, tells you how many hours it will run at this light level, which is amazing. We're just going to go through those light levels. Again, 1500 lumens is a lot of light. Let's take a look here at the beam. Nice centralized area hotspot. Just a little bit of bleeding here because the Lumen Shield, the additional LEDs turn on, so it really fills in nicely. So let me show you here. See that main LED in the middle is what's working. Now the other LEDs start kicking in. And let's do the main turbo here. So now we're going to do the main turbo here. I'll show it to you on screen. You can see what I'm seeing here. 3,000 lumens. Does have a timer on it. So you can see this is just all of the LEDs. Whoops, sorry, finger slipped off there. All the LEDs are on here. It's just insane. And then of course, once that starts to build back up, because this will generate heat. It's not done too much at all right now, but this will let you know. It's got a count down and then a count up. Let you know when you can use it again. But we're going to wait for this. In the meantime, you can, again, we're going to do the 3,000. Well, it might be able to go ahead and do the 8,000 now. There's 3,000 and there's 8,000. That's crazy. From this little light right here, it just makes me chuckle. I'm sorry. So again, 3,000 lumens. and then 8,000 with all the LEDs on. Insane. I'm filling this here. It is a little toasty on here. Not too bad. So waiting for this. So I'm going to show you the LEDs here. So you can see just the center ones are on. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and change them. Let the camera adjust so you can see. Start going up. Now you see the other LEDs kick in there. See there? And they get brighter, of course. So that's how this amazing LED works. So the main LED is on the lower light outputs, and then they all come on and start going up in light output. This LED has really amazed me. Hopefully, like I said, over time we'll see their longevity, but their performance is off the charts. I mean, there's really nothing out there that compares to this LED. Period. And I've worked with many of them. Cree, all those other ones through the years. So we're back down, we're ready to go. And the OLED display is nice and bright, and it is on the larger side. And then if you have the light on, immediately turns it off. It locks it out. Can't turn on at all, which is a huge plus. Now the display will come on momentarily and shows you that it's locked out. Even when you hit the other one, there's no two-stage lockout or anything like that on here, so that's a huge plus. So this one here, half press to get to 3,000, full press to get to 8,000, and remember that timer is timing down, and it'll take a while for it to cool off again, and the light will let you know automatically. No guesswork. Very nice. Just perfect size, in my opinion, for everyday carry. It's flat enough to fit in your pocket. Super quick on that lockout, and you're ready to go. Super simple and easy to operate this. Top-notch build quality. Alright, well, I'm super excited. Let's go wait no further. Let's take this EDC37 out, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the all-new, brand new, soon-to-be released sneak peek of the Nitecore EDC37. I'll do beam test here, see how it does. And it is on, as you can see. Good full battery power. Water spout, 38 feet. It is making 65 feet to this tree there. So beam on the fence. This LED is pretty amazing. Let's come over here at this light output, see how far it is on the distance there with that fence. Let's go up to the next level. Spill areas come alive. "138 feet to the famous Tree of Life." Filling in good. Seasons are changing. And we got the windstorm coming in here, so hopefully we'll be okay. There's the tree there, 65 feet again. Now I do have a link below my videos, show you my testing area here and how far everything is at. Let's go over here, let's go to the next level. Now these outer edge LEDs start to come on, so that really starts to fill in the foreground wonderfully. These are some of my favorite LEDs in flashlights. 238 feet there now, it's making that. Just all lit up here. Beam performance on this is really impressive. I've been messing around with it for quite a while. Hotspot still there. Let's go again. Famous tree of life. Everything really starts to brighten up, including that hotspot. Making us cool with these there. And faintly making that first palm tree. $238 feet, even better there. See there behind here, starting to fill in pretty good. It's kind of hard to see that one back there. See across the park to those playgrounds with these. That's pretty amazing. Alright, so now see where we are here. Not too sure. So now we're going to do first turbo and then the second one afterwards. Give you an idea of the difference, and I'll screenshot it here at the end. Look at that. And now we're going to do 8,000 lumens. Now this has a timer on it, but it is cool out here. So I'll go ahead and edit the video when we get this, and then we'll do the 8,000 lumens again, just so you can see it. Alright, so now kind of skip through there. Now let's go ahead and do 3,000 lumens over here, since I already did the tree of life. Let's go ahead and check it out, see how it does. Amazing. It's I'm trying to look at the timer. Oh, we gotta wait a little bit longer here. Okay, so it just went back off. We are fully ready to go. I was gonna do these trees here, and let's go ahead and do 3,000 lumens. You can see there. And so now let's do 3 to 8,000 lumens now. Wow. And we gotta wait for it to time back up. Now remember, 3,000 lumens is gonna have pretty good runtime for that amount of power. 8,000, it's gonna take a little while to cool off. It feels pretty toasty, but not burning me, but it is pretty toasty. All right. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Amazing performance. This size, it's going to be hard to find something that puts out 8,000 lumens. But this here, having this proprietary LED, this LED configuration, both of them together, just one by itself would be amazing. But having two of them, the OLED display is super clear and bright. There's a lot of information on there, shows you all your run times for that particular light level that you have it on. It does have that timer as well, so you know when you're safe to do the turbo again. 8,000 lumens, it's for short bursts. You're not going to be able to use it over and over and over right away. So if you do use it, 3,000 of course is going to be able to use it a little more often, but you're going to have to wait in between usage. And I noticed the countdown lasts a little bit longer, so just letting you know, you do have limits on the highest turbo level of 8,000. 3,000, of course, timer is a little bit slower, but that 8,000, it counts down pretty fast. So the glass breaker, this here, you're going to easily, with this very aggressive bezel on here, very much tactical grade, tactical minded. Everything went into this light is tactical. You can use it for everyday carry as well, but it definitely is geared for your tactical law enforcement, security, your casual carry. This thing is going to do just fine. 1,500 lumens with both these LEDs is a lot of light, more than enough for most applications. I don't see anything wrong with this. The battery in here, very powerful, 8,000 milliamp. That's a lot of power, and I've got to take my hats off to Nitecore. I'm hoping a couple of my little messages went to them about bringing back another light, and hopefully they do take some of those recommendations, because this LED would go great in that. And that's my all-time favorite light. So if you've been with my channel for a while, and even in my Facebook groups, you know what light that is. So hoping I can get some of the designers and you know, the people that work on the lights, to get them motivated enough to bring that light back with the newer technology LEDs and better battery power. Square, wedge, flat designs are super popular, and I think it's going to be that way for a while. I like the instant access. You know, you got your turbo switch here and you got your regular switch there. Instantly lock it out, so if you leave it on, forget about it, boom, just lock it out. There's no double click and holding, none of that stuff. Just boom, it's off. No matter what you're on, what level, doesn't matter. You still see the battery level before you even turn it on, and that's a huge plus. I'm very excited to have worked with Nitecore on this one as well. Well, I want to thank Nitecore for sending me this all-new, brand-new sneak peek sample of the EDC37. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, when the video goes out, hopefully I'll have a link to the Nitecore store where you'll be able to get this and use my special discount code to help you save money on this. But it's too new to know now. But in any case, it'll be in a pre-order status, and that'll help you save some money on this, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek of the EDC37. If you did, hit that thanks button. Donate to my channel. Otherwise, you can please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these Nitecore lights sneak peek to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.